Hi, I'm Izzy. I'm Deputy News Editor for The Saint, and I'm here with Amy Gallacher, who's running for Director of Education. So firstly, Amy, do you want to just introduce yourself?
I'm Amy. I'm a fifth year integrated master's student in the School of Physics and Astronomy, and I am the current school president of that department.
Okay, and firstly, why do you think you are qualified for becoming Director of Education?
Okay, so I've been involved in academic representation in the university for the last 2 years. I was a class rep in my senior honours, and I worked with staff and students to build modules up and sat on the Student Staff Council where I delivered feedback. So this developed kind of skills of working with staff members and collaborating in a team. And this last year I've been the school president, where I've sat on Education Committee, which as DOED you'd be expected to run. And I've also run all kinds of events, so careers, social, and wellbeing events, which I think have prepared me for the role.
Okay, so do you think these skills are definitely going to be able to help you translate effectively into the role?
Definitely. I mean, they are the departmental level skills required to be a DOED. So the DOED is kind of like a step up. So right now I manage a team of 18 active reps. As DOED, you'd be expected to line manage faculty presidents, faculty presidents, language conveners, school presidents, and over 300 academic representatives. So definitely.
Okay, perfect. So in your manifesto, you address postgraduate engagement. Can you tell us why you think this is so important? And can you outline how you're going to address this?
Yep. So postgraduate engagement has kind of been an issue ongoing for many, many years. Postgraduates have a lower level of student satisfaction than any other group in this university. It has been a challenge for me as school president to get postgraduate students involved in academic representation. We have 2 current vacant positions in the School of Physics and Astronomy. I put it in my manifesto because I believe it is important to integrate this group within the kind of schools and wider community. I think that's kind of lacking right now. What I want to do about this is ensure that there is a postgraduate representative in each school. I've just said that I've struggled to do this, but I would also like to reach out to postdoc, so that even if you can't get a postgraduate student within the department, there's still a postgraduate student available to liaise with staff and academic representatives. It's kind of like a stepping stone in between actually having someone in the department. But I do think that would make a big difference, because undergraduates I know want to interact with postgraduates, but don't necessarily know what events would be suitable for them, or how to go about actually interacting. So.
Okay, good. So the other thing that you mentioned is lecture capture, and obviously there have been numerous concerns over implementing this. So how would you hope to address these concerns and therefore work towards ensuring all students have the benefit of lecture capture?
Yeah, so lecture capture has been an ongoing discussion in the last year as school president, both within my department and at Education Committee. So kind of the big concerns surrounding lecture capture right now is strike breaking, and also recording of sensitive information. So there's staff members who deliver lectures that they don't necessarily want recorded or distributed. There is software available where you can monitor who's watching it, control downloads. You can record stuff and then edit stuff out, so students, if they don't want to be recorded, don't have to be. And it would be up to the lecturers whether they would want to publish this or not. So I'd be looking to do a kind of opt-in policy, so all schools would kind of automatically be drawn in. The lecturers would be trained in the software, but they don't necessarily have to use it or publish it if they're not comfortable. I think this would get the ball rolling, as it would get lecture capture software and the kind of cameras and recording facilities installed within schools and in lecture theatres that would be required to implement it across the whole university. And I think this would be a massive step in the right direction. I would want to go about working with the proctor, because she's very on board, as well as the faculty presidents and individual directors of teaching. I think overall, the school and the university recognises that there is a need for this for students with disabilities, lifelong learners, postgraduates, but it's very difficult to deliver, so that's what I'd like to do.
Definitely, that sounds good. Okay, so another thing is, what do you think are the current weaknesses with regards to the Career Centre, and how would you hope to resolve them?
Okay, so the Career Centre, I think right now, its current weakness is bringing in the student views and what the students want in each kind of faculty, so arts and divinity and STEM. The school presidents this year have been working to set up a working group called SPAG, which will be working with the directors of the Career Centre to bring the student view in the development. I think this is the major weakness, because as of now, it is the kind of higher level team of the Career Centre making all the decisions and not kind of drawing the student body views in. I would also say that I would like the Career Centre to work more closely with school presidents to facilitate events, because it can sometimes feel like you're on your own. And I know they don't mean that, and I know they want to help, but I would like more meetings set up with each of the careers advisors for the school to support the school presidents too.
Okay. And one final question. So you talk about resource transparency. Can you tell us exactly what you mean by this and how you would achieve this?
Yeah, so resource transparency is kind of in a few sections. So first of all, I would like to make students aware of the various committees and subcommittees that sit within the union and the university as a whole, and how to go about getting involved in these and what to do. There's lots of active student campaigns, like the campaign for lecture capture or the campaign for Kenley Wind Farm, who really want to access the student body but don't know how to go about doing it. I think the school presidents and the class representatives are kind of vastly underused resource for this, as they have access to each module and each school and each department. Additionally, I would like to publicise the funding available for students, so in each school and also kind of overall within the university, as there really is a lot on offer, but it's not necessarily clear where to go or how to apply or who to speak to. So that is two of the big things with resource transparency that I'd like to move towards.
Okay, great. Well, thank you very much. I think we'll end that there. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you for speaking to me.